help? Sure. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing...
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Ближе к сути. Задание «Поход по магазинам».
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been...
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get...
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the one... We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but...
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the... As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame.
The compliments of a learned...
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I was just passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting up, he knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking...
How has he not died of a...
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. It probably... Seems I missed out on some interesting info. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment.
Hiring help? Sure. But...
Adventure?
That's not hard. Almost a bit...
A most fair price.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes. What's the hurry?
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of more.
Hey, that's a good price. Anyone would work for...
Oh, help? Sure. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing...
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. How about this? Let's make a trade. Get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. At least with this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for
You think you can buy us off with some loot?
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know, just what is this about?
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus more. Now if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
В следующей серии пойдем в хижину Бубу. Подписка, лайк, коммент, соцсети в описании.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.